Hi, I'm Radha Rose, and I am in service to your heart and your voice. Together with community in the Atlanta area, as well as Alpharetta and beyond, we come together in group experiences to uncover what is truly inside, finding our authentic voices through the medium of mantra meditation, medicine songs, events and retreats. We have been serving the community since 2019. So this marks going on our 6-year anniversary in 2025. We are delighted to continue expanding the mission to raise our voice, to raise our vibration together, with many new opportunities and offerings on the horizon. This year, our focus is to develop even stronger relationships with those of you who attend our in-person events, such as ecstatic kirtan, mantra meditation, and our Sisters of Song circles, ceremonies as well with cacao, and also our spring retreat, Chant for Love at Just Love Forest, March 28th through 30th. These experiences offer you the opportunity to connect with people like you who are on the spiritual path, yet maybe are not finding the community that gives you the best sense of belonging. Perhaps you're looking for support through community, but also something a little bit more personal with a practice like mantra meditation. Or just finding your voice. That might be why you come to these events in the first place, is you feel like you really appreciate music, you appreciate sacred songs, you enjoy listening, yet haven't developed the confidence yet to fully express with your own voice. Today, while I have your attention, I want to share a little bit about my journey, about why I'm here at this table speaking to you on the other side of the screen. I grew up quite introverted. I was very much a reader. I was shy. I loved the arts, drawing, music, anything where I could express myself, except singing, believe it or not. I did not sing at all when I was young. But I did have the privilege of learning how to play the piano and the cello. I even went to university for the cello, which was a great honor in my life. However, I got burnt out on classical music, which is a common story, believe it or not, because the expectation of musicians in a more classical box setting is to practice your instrument for 4 hours a day at minimum, and that wasn't me. That's not how I am, and I had to be honest with myself. So midway through my university, I committed to that degree. I knew I wasn't going to continue, and I burned that bridge a little bit with music for a while. I left it for about 6 years. I didn't play anything, and that allowed for me to develop a beginner's mind again. And so in 2019, I started attending some song circles, and I even started leading monthly events of my own. They were new moon circles at my home. They were free. It was my love offering to the community. And the song circles I attended as a guest, those taught me a little bit about what it is, what the possibilities are when you trust your own voice and you give yourself permission to experiment in a group setting. It gave me a lot of inspiration and hope, and it refueled me. After a long break with music, I found that I did have a voice, my heart had something to say. And so if you're anything like me and you've experienced a lot in life, maybe you've cried a lot of tears, you've lived many stories, you've experienced lots of waves of inspiration and connection, and you've had these experiences, but they've been kept all inside. Let me tell you, it was that year that things started to really take off for me. And it was because I began expressing what I had experienced through an actual instrument, a tool, which was with me all along. And that's the beauty of the voice, is that you're born with it, you have it for life. Just learn to use it, and it can be your best ally. It truly is a healing modality that is very underrated. And so gradually, it became not only my passion, but my service to our community. And nowadays, it's what I do. It is how I am able to give back, is through doing something I love. And I want this to be just a little glimmer of inspiration for you as you walk your path with your voice, knowing that as long as you keep it all inside, your heart has to experience it alone. But when you allow for the feelings you feel to be transmuted through the throat chakra, that energy center here in your throat, upwards through your beautiful mouth into the world, making art out of your own life's experience, then that is when the heart no longer feels alone. The voice is the companion at that moment to your heart. And so they can walk together in life as best friends and as lovers even. They have this ever-evolving relationship, and it's such a joy to be able to share that with other people. And that is what we do at Sisters of Song, at Kirtans, at our retreats. We deepen our relationships to our own hearts, voices, ourselves, but also with the gift of our community. Celebrating our human connections is just as important as our own self-transformation. And so you are always invited to join us, to take up a seat at an event or a retreat, or perhaps you're even looking to deepen it one-on-one. I offer that as well, in a more intimate space. The choice is yours, how you want to show up for yourself and your community. But what I can tell you is that every time you open your mouth and allow for sound to come out, you will see yourself begin to transform, to embody your high self in ways you never thought were possible. This is not a process that can be thought out. It has to be lived and embodied. And so please do yourself a favor. Allow for yourself to have this experience of stepping into the yoga studio or singing with the group on top of a mountain in March at Chant for Love. Allow for yourself to have these experiences while you're here, while you have the curiosity, the eagerness. Know that you are in exactly the right place and that you deserve to have that experience and that you are worth it. Your voice matters. Please give yourself permission to enjoy everything your voice has to offer you, the world, and beyond. We cannot wait to keep singing with you this year in 2020 Thrive. We love you. Sing soon. And as always, let's continue to raise our voice and raise our vibration.